In this ProKitchen tutorial, we're going to take a look at how to change your individual wall colors and your individual countertop colors. Now, many of you who are familiar with ProKitchen know that you can change your wall colors, but when you set a default wall color, all the walls in the design change to that color. Well, now we've created a way to be able to do individual wall colors. Your main default still stays. You can use your main default, change all the wall colors, because that's what you're going to use it as 90% of the time. But when you have that design that calls for individual wall colors, now you can come in and create that easily. So to get started here, we'll take a look at the 3D of our kitchen, or whatever this little room might be. So we'll click on our 3D button to pull it up. And there we go. And here it is, just our standard little normal little thing here with our default wall color. I'm going to minimize this. Now we're going to come in and I'm going to change this back wall. And to change this back wall, we simply right click on the wall, select our wall number. We go to attributes. And here we go, we can change our wall materials. And we've got a texture tab. We can change our wall texture. We'll start here with our materials. Our wall material. Now these we can change them and they will match the NKBA standard for what in this instance, stud wall is supposed to look like. So we'll just choose this as a stud wall and hit OK. And you can see here we've changed it to a stud wall. We'll go back here real quick and we'll make it a concrete block wall. There we go, our NKBA standard for a concrete block wall. Boy, it'd be fun to draw that by hand, huh? You get tired of making check marks. Okay, we're going to go back to our default. Even though the texture will work on any of them, we just want to leave this at our default for this purpose. Now we're going to click on our texture tab. We're going to come over here and we want to go to a special texture and select. And let's do something obnoxious. There we go. Ooh. That'll keep the guests out of your kitchen. Whoops. And OK. And we want to pull up our 3D again. And now we've got a lovely yeah, reddish, pinkish wall along our yellow walls. And now for a little more fun, we can make this really awful. Go to our attributes and texture. We can select a different color over here. Let's say we want tile on that wall. Let's pick a nice tile. Here we go. And OK. We may as well, since how we're having fun here, mix this one up too. And we'll do a metal finish on this wall. Okay, draw our 3D again. Blue to that awful red color to some nice tile. Okay, now if you were paying attention when we first started this demo, I also mentioned that we can change our countertops individually. So to change a countertop, because right now they're set at default, we'll go into the countertop attributes, and again we have the textures tab. Looking kind of familiar now. We'll do, let's see, we'll do a light blue on that one, being how we have that obnoxious blue wall next to it. And OK, create the 3D again. And there we have a nice blue top. So now instead of having to create a user shape and using that for your countertop if you wanted a different color countertop, now you can simply go in create it by default and change it over to any color you'd like, along with your walls. Now I really hope nobody uses that color, but hey, whatever the customer wants, right? So now you've taken a look at the new way to create walls in different colors with ProKitchen and also countertops. And I think this will come in handy, very, very handy for many kitchen designers out there, and should make your job a lot easier. So you've just watched the ProKitchen video demo for setting walls and countertop colors individual from the other ones.